Okay, well, then let's go to and find if we have anything else. The women's quarters. Well, let's see what's that all about. The Pale Bride. Dear Diary, I got in trouble today, but for the first time, it was my own fault. A little bit, at least. Still think sister-in-law was being crazy about it, but I should have known better. Now that I write that, it looks ridiculous. God, what is living with these people doing to me? The computer console in my room doesn't have anything in it. I don't just mean it. Doesn't have all the cartoons I brought from Earth, or any of my books, or anything. I mean, there's literally nothing there for me to entertain myself. So it seems that the Mungungwe left from Earth, and then she... Okay. So something on this ship ride must have wiped all the data from the ship, and then they went back to basically Stone Age. Entertain myself with nothing. So I thought to myself that maybe sister-in-law might be different, and checked. It wasn't, so instead I decided to go check in father's study. Not snooping or anything, just looking on his computer for books. I had a thought that it might be bad, but my real father never would have gotten too upset. What could the harm be? I was in there for maybe 10 minutes, looking for anything that was even written in Korean, but there was nothing. By the way, every single book, symbols that looked like Chinese characters. Every single one. So it seems that she's Korean. And it seems that somehow the data got wiped and then they're back to Chinese characters. Every single one. I think maybe something terrible happened in the past, but that made all the computer data get deleted and everyone forgot how to read Korean. But also, they all got really stupid about things. I don't think I'll ever find out why. It just sucks. Well, this sounds pretty terrible. Anyway, it's like, yeah, she got put in an egg and then hopefully thought to go to the future, but it ends up that the future is more like the past. Oh my god. History seems to have repeated itself. Anyway, I was only in there for 10 minutes searching through the council when Young Seok walked in. I thought he was going to get angry, but actually, he just acted like he was really scared. He didn't scold me when he dragged me out. He just looked really worried. Maybe there was something on that council that she wasn't supposed to know. I only got in trouble when he brought me back to his wife and told her, "Do you have any idea where she was?" She was in the men's quarters, looking through father's computer. Do you have any idea how he would react if he saw that? You're supposed to be watching her. She apologized repeatedly to him. I just don't know what to say. I don't think sister-in-law sister-in-law did either. After he left, she gave me this really long, really awful lecture. Why would you go into the men's quarters? Why would you go looking for the books? Why must you be so unfilial? Do you really not understand that because that you're a girl? I told her I didn't understand. I mean, of course I'm a girl. But I had no idea that she was what she was talking about. When I told her that, she just lectured at me more. I hate her so much. Oh my. Oh man, this is... Oh, another message. So there's probably one big question that's on your mind, isn't there? That isn't being addressed at all, right? There are a few, actually. What happened between the Pale Bride being frozen and waking up that made society go wrong, right? Of course! I figured, I mean, it's the obvious question. Well, of course, there's a huge gap in it. Sorry, I wish I could tell you, but I'm afraid that mystery is forever lost to time, I guess. That's pretty anticlimactic, sorry. We can't just stop there. Come on. I really want to know, too. Okay, I'm not blaming that you don't want it to know, too, but... whatever terrible thing happened, it must have been really, really big. course, to make the entire data be wiped must have been huge. But I'm afraid all the log data from before the year 1 was wiped, and all the clocks were reset. I guess that's why it was called year 1. So it seems that the data wipe happened 316 years ago, well, since that law was maybe written. I don't remember when that law was written, but it seems about 300 years ago it was all wiped. Okay. Anyway, so nobody remembered what happened in between, so even how long it was between. It was hundreds of years, I assume, but I don't really know. Okay. So yeah, really sorry to let you down there. That part's going to be a mystery forever. There's nobody who could possibly know. Alright? You'll just have to take it as a given. Sorry. Dear Diary, I got in trouble today, but for the first time it was my own fault. A little bit, at least. I still think sister-in-law was being crazy about it, but I should have known better. Now that I write in this... Oh, I've already read this. We're good. Straight to hell. Okay, straight to hell by the pale bride. Dear Diary, this nightmare has gone for so long, I think I'm starting to forget what life used to be like. I have a new theory. Father was wrong about the cryostasis keeping me alive until I could be cured. I think it didn't work at all. I think I just died and went straight to hell. Holy cow, if this place is hell, it must be very bad. I decided I'm going to write down all the things I used to be able to do so I can remember. I used to be able to read books. I used to be able to have friends. I used to be able to go to school. I used to be able to leave the home and go visit the plaza or anywhere else on the ship. I think I even used to be able to be in any part of the house I wanted and talk to visitors as much as I'd like. I have memories of always spending time with my father, mother, and brother in the living room. I know my real family, though being respectful was important too, but I don't know. I'm so confused now. I thought he always taught me to be strong and to speak up for myself. Did he really say that? I'm being sarcastic, of course. But the thing is, sometimes I really do forget. Sometimes I think if I was obedient to what my sister-in-law tells me to do, it would have made everything. It would make things easier. Sorry about that. Maybe I should just give in and be passive. Just sometimes I'm scared, though. What if I end up really believing that? This sounds horrible. Got a new message. Ayuna! Say, before you keep going, can I interrupt you for a couple minutes? Oh, of course. You can't have anything for you. Thanks. It's just, well, you're finding out so much about the Magungway, but I know absolutely nothing for where you come from. Ooh. Okay. Alright, now it's my time to shine. It's not just that there's been nobody to talk to for centuries. I mean, I don't like that either. But the ship is all I really know about, and it's been disconnected from all other civilization for so long. Of course. So you're from the United Korean Space Probe Agency, right? Or I guess maybe a future version of it? Oh god, I don't remember. Let's just say I am. Right, of course. What I really want to know about is Earth. I mean, I'm sort of aware of it. I know it's the planet we all come from. But I don't really know anything at all about it. I have some ideas, but I don't think they're really right. But you know all about it, right? I mean, even if you're not from there yourself, you know what it's like, right? Of course. Oh, wonderful. I sort of understand the basics, like it's a big sphere that everyone lives on. Okay, that's good. That's good basics. There's unimaginably vast amounts of open space. Right now, it's pretty much, well, not right now in this thing, but right now there's quite a bit of overpopulation going on. I don't know, but no, oh well.